we know that Galamsey is having a very negative impact on our environment and on our lives and all that. How will you describe our fight against Galamsey? It's been so long, but I'd like to know from you. How will you describe our fight against it?
I like the look on Leo's face. First of all, let me say good morning to Professor Osei Sampini. It's been a long time, Prof, and I know you are there. But we need to meet one of these days.
He traveled out. He was supposed to have been back, I think, a week or two ago.
Yeah.
So I'll find out whether he's back.
And it is his groundbreaking work that we stood on, including other researchers that I spoke to, Dr. Kumsin of K University and others, Professor Ahing and all that, who have done extensive research into the impact of Galamsey on public health. And so everything we captured in the documentary and everything we say is backed by research, science. And you were asking of our fight against
how
Galamsey.
you describe it?
How describe it as at now. As at now, there is no fight. There is no fight. Nobody is fighting Galamsey now as we speak. Government has pulled out its fight. The police have decided to stay aloof.
So it comes to me as no surprise what you're saying. Let me just quickly add something. It comes to me as no surprise that you're saying that there's no fight.
Yeah.
Because we embarked on this sanitary pad campaign.
Yes.
And this year it took us to Amancia South, Erastus, on our way. It's not in the bushes anymore. On the shoulder of the roads, people are actively mining, doing Galamsey activities. So you are driving, you are seeing them do what they're doing. You get to stages where you'd have to stop, wait for one vehicle to come pass by you before you can continue your journey. It's that bad.
We live in a country where when it's an election year, we allow people to commit heinous crimes, all in the name of elections. It's just like saying that now we have opened the doors for people to do armed robbery because it's an election year. And so if you're staying in your house, somebody can pull a gun and, come to your house and take your things because it's an election year. That's what we are talking about, because Galamsey is illegal. But we have allowed people to now mine. Mining on water bodies is purely criminal. The law says you can go to prison from between 5 years and 15 years. Mining on water bodies. So the champagnes you see on the rivers and other things, it's purely criminal, just like armed robbery.
And they're also doing it in the forest areas.
Yes. But now we are saying that, no, you go ahead and mine because it's an election year. People should mine. If you are traveling to Accra this morning, when you reach Osino, look on your right-hand side and look at somebody mining inches close to the main road. Yeah, mining. The president's own region. They are mining close to the main road.
But you know what beats my mind?
And there are police. There is a police post on that spread. Yeah, they know, and they know it's an illegality, but they're allowing that person.
But we know the harm
to continue.
It is causing to the environment and to human lives.
Oh yeah,
and these are the same human lives you would want to listen to your messages when you're campaigning, and vote for you if need be. And these are the same people we are putting in harm's way.
You see, the people who are supposed to fight this canker, now they are fully into illegal mining, Galamsey. And I can say it boldly. Yes, because political actors, state actors, people in influential places in this particular government, the Akufo-Addo administration, are in there mining as we speak. Some are in the Apamprama area. Some are in the Manso area. There's a popular politician who is holding a current office right now in Kumasi. He's mining illegally. And as I speak, I think if he's listening to me, he knows.
Yeah, I think I have a fair idea whom you're referring to.
So my point is that we have a way of doing this thing sustainably. Let me talk about the health effects for a while. You see, God intentionally put certain minerals that are poisonous to our health deep within the earth's crust. Because if they come up, they will be very poisonous for all of us. And so water, it rains, water seeps down, layers of soil gets to that particular ground. They are compacted and held in a certain temperature. So at that level, they are not harmful. But the moment you use excavators to dig them up, you expose them, and then it becomes very poisonous wherever it goes. It enters groundwater, it enters farmlands and other things. So when you grow something on these things, they extract.
Is it also in the atmosphere where we're breathing in and out? It could also happen?
Exactly, with the fine dust that you see going up in Mansuto to Krumenes environs, people breathing it. We have some of these fine metals in there. And that's why people are getting silicosis and other things, the hardening of the lungs. Again, we have set up some of these gold smelting points. Those who buy gold, they use mercury. And so they burn off the mercury. And you see that white fumes that come up. That is vaporized mercury. That vaporized mercury will shock you, gets into the environment, it stays there. It doesn't go anywhere.
Forever?
Yes, it's there. Read about it. These things I'm talking about, you can research and read about it. It stays within the environment, the atmosphere. You know that Dr. Eugene Osei at the KNUST, he's done a fantastic job by testing the air in areas where gold smelting is done in Bani, in the Upper East region. The level of mercury or vaporized mercury in suspended open space that they found. They tested it with their equipment. The air that we are all breathing, not the thing that the guy is burning, but he went to the community and tested it. It will shock you. The air that people are breathing is full of appreciable levels of mercury. And what it does to you, you can Google the effects of mercury in your system. It's a neurotoxin. You can Google the effects of arsenic on your body. You can do that right now. When you go to the Meter AI, let me do it for you. And tell you the effects. And it is gradual. It bioaccumulates in your system. So if you're living in a community where they are smelting this gold, they are burning the mercury vapor, the probability that you are bioaccumulating it in your system and it's going to affect your organs in future is so high.
And of course, if you live in communities where you have infant children, young kids whose immune system are not well developed,